Hey everybody, welcome to this episode of Compassion and Courage, Conversations in Healthcare. This is the podcast where we teach compassionate communication, provide perspective, and inspire resilience. I'm your host, Marcus Engel. My hostess with the mostest is Marbeline Engel. Hello.
Hello, and I'm super excited to be here today.
Tell me why you're super excited to be here today. Because we're not in the studio?
We're not in the studio, but that's not why I'm excited. I'm excited because I am actually sitting with a celebrity.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's not really
and
a dun,
we're getting
dun,
ready
dun.
to introduce someone who's the celebrity. No, I'm just kidding. It's you.
Why? Because of the...
You've gotten a good
I got
deal
some
of local press.
I got some press.
Recently, yes, and it's for crazy reasons.
For the same reasons that everybody's been asking me about for the last couple of months, which is how is that snake bite hand issue healing up? And
so tell what happened real quick in case anybody missed that episode.
So if you haven't heard, back in July, just a couple of months ago, I was in the backyard with James, and James picked up something in the backyard that I assumed to be a piece of broken pool equipment. He brought it to me.
So
I brought it in the house. What?
I said that's so random.
So random that there's broken pool equipment.
And it's sitting around our backyard.
Well, we do have a pool in the backyard,
Yes,
and it was my job to throw the broken pool equipment away. So anyway, I bring this, what I thought was broken piece of pool equipment in the house. James follows me in the house. I'm walking through the living room and I'm trying to figure out what this thing is in my hands. And then I notice this flat, round thing coiled around this piece of plastic, and just that quick, that coiled, flat, round thing had his fangs in the side of my hand. So I got a water moccasin bite that took me 6 days in the hospital to recover from, 2 rounds of antivenom, a whole ton of antibiotics and a ton of painkiller, and yet they were able to save my hand. So this got a little bit of press in local media lately.
Because it's not that they're super rare, they're also called cottonmouth. What did you call it?
Right, a cottonmouth and water moccasin, yeah.
Correct.
Did I call it a watermouth?
No, I said that.
Okay.
Me and my tongue. But even though they're pretty common here in Florida, relatively, if you live near the water, they tend to hide from people.
Yeah.
They don't like being brought in your house and petted, basically.
I didn't mean to pet it. I didn't mean to pet the snake. I didn't.
So next time you get mad at your husband, just remember, at least he's not bringing poisonous snakes in the house.
Yeah. And if you do, have a wife on hand with a shovel and a broom that can help that snake cross the Rainbow Bridge. So anyway, we got some press, and it was really cool to have the local NBC affiliate here in Orlando come out and do a story, and got some footage from both my hand surgeon as well as the surgeon who treated me, the doctor that treated me in the emergency department. And it was fun. Had a nice little segment on. What was
hard way to get press.
It's a hard way to get press. But what was really cool was the day after it aired, I was speaking for a conference here in Orlando. And I get up and do my usual thing that I'm doing for conferences, but then I get to tell the story of the snake bite, and there's a woman sitting in the audience who yells out, "I saw you last night on the news." And I was like, well, spoiler alert, she already knows what's going to happen.
That was really funny, and you handled it really well. And she was adorable. But yes, it was quite ironic that she had seen you on the news. It's like, she saw you on TV.
Yeah.
Not on Shark Tank either.
Not on Shark Tank, although put me on Shark Tank, I'd probably invent something.
I'm sure you would.
Yeah, let's try it. What do you got? What do you got? You got anything?
Something that keeps snakes out of your house.
Oh boy, that's a good idea.
Or your wife running in and her first question being, "Where is it?" Which I didn't realize for weeks this stupidity of that statement. Because,
yeah, you come in and ask me, where's the snake?
And I
How
remember,
the ancient yellow hockey sticks
you
did
went,
I know?
I don't know. Even in that moment, you were like, what is wrong with you, woman?
It was rather shocking. I don't know. I shook him off that way. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you.
It really was. We're laughing now, but we did not spend the first few days laughing.
No, we did not. We spent the first few days wondering if my hand was ever going to recover and if I would have full function. And yeah, y'all, my hand is all good. I am completely able to do things that I need to do, like use my phone. I can still read Braille with my hand. I can play guitar. I can type. I can do all the things that I need to. The only kind of residual that I have is I can kind of feel the side where he actually put his fangs in me, and then where the hand surgeon did a carpal tunnel release, I guess, carpal tunnel surgery. And I still have a little bit of diminished feeling in those two areas, but for all practical purposes, I'm fine. I'm fine.
And you have some cool scars. And I love these ones here at the top of his hand. Aren't those really cool? But your skin's healed.
Usually
so
you tell me they're
amazing.
sexy. I don't know why we get on a podcast and you start calling them cool.
I didn't want to say sexy. But this over here, if I'm not sure, was where the snake bite occurred. And then they cut 2 incisions here. Flip your hand over. They cut one up here going up the thumb. And then they did the actual carpal tunnel type surgery. And I know a lot of people have had that surgery and know how long it takes to recover just from that alone. And it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It really is pretty amazing. And we are incredibly grateful to the healthcare professionals and how quickly they moved. And what a great job they did, because fingers, digits, and even your hand were very much in jeopardy for a while.
EMS through rehab, through PT, I'm awfully grateful that I can tell this story a couple of months later and laugh about it and make jokes about snake petting and snakes crossing the Rainbow Bridge and stuff like that. But in such a traumatic moment, I was not thinking about joking. It was a pretty desperate time for us there for a few days. So thank you all for sticking through it with us. And again, thanks to all the healthcare professionals from EMS through discharge that helped make sure that I still have a hand to use.
I know, and being in a hospital, many years later, it's been a few years since you've been in the hospital for any reason, and getting just to witness the compassion, the thoughtfulness, the kindness of everyone from EVS to, just every single department coming in and being so efficient, so kind, because I was there all the time too, and they took care of me too the best they could. Mm-hmm. And it was just great. So everyone worked together as a team and took great care of me.
If you're a healthcare professional and you're working bedside and you really want to get that patient on your side, be kind to their significant other. Be kind to their mama or their child. That person who is sitting by their bed and wondering and worrying about them, be kind to them, and you're going to get that patient on your side pretty quick.
Absolutely. And I think that's probably true in life in general. Remember that when you interact with someone, if you have to love the people they love, and you have to be kind to the people that they love. And that will help you in your relationships, I believe.
Absolutely. We'll talk relationships next time. How's that sound?
Oh, that sounds fun. Can I say sexy again?
Yes, okay. Right now.
Oh, sexy.
There you go.
I thought you meant next time in relationship.
We'll cover that sometime soon too. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for being part of this episode of Compassion and Courage Conversations in Healthcare. I'm Marcus Engel.
And I'm Marveline.
aka the Hotness. And this is the podcast where we teach compassionate communication, provide perspective, and inspire resilience. Please visit marcusengel.com to get in contact, or if you have guests for the show that you'd like to see us have on, please drop us an email, marcus@marcusengel.com. Thanks a lot, y'all.
I think you should wave bye with your
Bye.
awesomely cute.
Can I wave backwards? Bye.
Yes, wave backwards. Thanks, y'all.